Ndeo. Welcome back. And today I'll be telling you about the ancient way of counting and the modern way of counting. The ancient way of counting and the modern way of counting. We have the old ways we count, the way we call things before and not now. Now the counting differs. Most of them still make use of it, but it is not the right way of counting. Example of the ancient way of counting include they call 9 iteghete, iteghete. That is the ancient way of counting. But in the modern way now, we call it itolu, itolu. So if you see others counting, you will be hearing them saying 9 itolu. But before, we call it iteghete. After the modern way came in and we revisited, now we call it itolu. Another ancient way of counting is 20, was called ohu, ohu. But now 20 is iri abụọ, iri abụọ. Not iri na abụọ. Iri na abụọ is 12. 20 is iri abụọ. This is the modern way of counting. 50 is called ohu, ohu. Ohu is 50 in the ancient way of counting. But in the modern way of counting, 50 is iri ise, iri ise, no longer ohu. And in the ancient way of counting, the highest they can count is puku. They don't cross puku because there is no other way to count from 2000 upwards. But in this modern way of counting, you cross more than. We have nde, we have puku. Puku is 1000, nde is million, njeri is billion, gorogawa is infinity. So we have ways of counting in this modern way of counting, unlike the ancient ways of counting. You know, as the world advances, that is how education advances. We learn and we relearn. We don't count that ancient ways of counting. If you see anybody saying 20 ogu, 20 ogu, say no, it's not the modern way of counting. The modern way of counting is 20 iri abụọ, 10 iri, 9 itoolu, not iteghete. Iteghete is the old way of counting. 50 iri ise, iri ise, not ohu. I'm in the modern way of counting, and I would like you to join the trend of modern way of counting and not the old way of counting. I hope you learned something today. Thank you. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share. I'll see you in my next videos. Ndeo.